Okay, what's up, Divine Feminine? I'm back again, and this is for your messages from your Divine Masculine to you. Now, I know last week it was more of a love thing. I don't know what's going to come out this week, y'all, so let's just see. And that's because we started it off with our little hors d'oeuvres, our little tiny deck. So I'm pulling from a more serious deck this time, so let's just see what comes out, guys, all right? Without further ado, Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest white light, please use me as a vessel of clear, concise, channeled messages for the Divine Feminine Collective as it pertains to their Divine Masculine counterpart. Wow. I'm telling you, they want to lay roots with you. All right. So what messages does Divine Masculine have for Divine Feminine at this time, Spirit? What messages does Divine Masculine have for Divine Feminine at this time? I really want to pull from the popcorn again, but I don't know. I don't know how serious it's going to be or if the same thing going to come out because it's only been a week. Okay, so let's see what messages are coming out from Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull two more of these. What messages are coming out from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? What messages are coming out from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Okay. Ooh. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay. You bring me joy when I'm down. Who is that again? Anita Baker? I'm getting that. I'm getting you that, when I can't see your face, I will remember your smile. So yeah, when they can't see your face, they'll remember your smile, okay? It's hard to get Anita Baker's tone because y'all know she kind of got one of them deeper voices. But at the end of the day, all right, so what your Divine Masculine wants you to know right now, Divine Feminine, and this is kind of just an extra one. It's soul family. Okay, so regardless to what, your Divine Masculine definitely understands the assignment. Is starting to understand the assignment. For a lot of you, your Divine Masculine is really wanting to build a family with you. They could be wondering, how their family is going to accept you in their life. They want you to feel accepted. They want you to feel at home. They want you to feel comfortable coming to family gatherings. So with a lot of them getting out of current situations or previous situations, healing from them and coming towards you, they could be wondering how their family is going to feel if you are, if you have that sense of connectivity, or will you have that instant connection with their family the way you did with them. If people are going to understand and want him to be happy, okay? Because I do feel like a lot of you guys are coming in closer and closer to union. And for those of you that aren't, like they haven't reached out to you yet, then these are just things that they are currently thinking as it pertains to reaching out. It's like, okay, if I'm going to reach out to my Divine Feminine, it's going to have to be serious. I can't keep reaching out with the games. So they thinking about all the logistics. How is my family going to accept them? For those of them that have children on the way, because we was getting that, a couple of times. Specifically, this last reading we got, it was saying that a Divine Masculine had a child on the way, possibly by either an ex or even somebody that they met that they was just kind of temporarily trying to get over their current situation with before they came to you. And for some of you, they created a child with that individual. So they just like, how is this blended family going to work? How are my parents going to accept them? How is is the Divine Feminine going to be able to get along with my sisters? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But at the end of the day, they do want to know that they've been listening more to their inner voice. And I do remember that coming out like last month in one of their readings, that they needed to trust their inner voice. So they want you to know that, they are putting more trust when it comes down to their higher self. I do feel like for a lot of you, you could be playing a role of their higher self. For a lot of you, it's your voice that they hear when they are making these decisions to do certain things. And I feel like Spirit strategically placed it that way because you are such an inspiration to your divine masculine. Like, a lot of our divine masculines are really, really alpha, really masculine, and they can give a damn about anybody else's opinion. I mean, outside of family, because of course for some of y'all, it's family members that kept y'all apart, and that's why they worried. Like, okay, well, when I do bring divine feminine in, is everything gonna be okay when it comes down to, you know, her getting along with my family, you know? But they do want you to know that you do bring joy into their life. For those of you that don't even talk to them and they watch you a lot, it's like the things that you post, whether you post daily affirmations or just positive messages every day, you know, it helps them too. Just like you help in a collective, you could be helping, you can be putting your contribution into humanity in some kind of way. And I feel like you may not know it, but what you do for work, it definitely helps the divine masculine as well. Not just your collective or whoever it is that you work with, your clientele, your kids, your family, you know, because not everybody is publicly exercising their purpose. You know, some people, they using a divine femininity within their family, you know what I'm saying, helping to heal generational curses, you know, helping to lead their kids in the right direction, offering the forgiveness and the healing necessary in order to break these specific generational curses so the generations to come aren't in the same place of stagnancy or resentment or blockages, okay? All right, so this person does want you to know that you do bring joy into their life. When they think about you, you know, if they need upliftment, I feel like even in the times that they can't watch or talk to you or text you, you know, they think of the things that you say. They reread text messages and things of that nature in order to get that sense of an energy boost, because you do that for them. You do that for them, okay? So they want you to be prepared, you know. It's like, and I'm kind of feeling like, I'm feeling a little bit of sense of sarcasm with this. It's like, why you, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, why you rushing me? You know, and I brought this up to Divine Feminine, you know, a couple of days ago. I mean, like a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, for some of you, you would be absolutely ready. But for others of you, you know, it's certain things that need to be implemented. Like, some of you need to move. Some of you, you know, need to get a divorce. You know, it's a lot of certain things that need to happen before you can truly be in alignment with your divine masculine. So your divine masculine is wanting you to create space in your life. You know, it's like, how are we going to both compromise things out of both of our worlds in order to make it fit with each other? You know, so they hoping that you making the necessary compromises on your end while you in the process of like waiting for them to come forth, or, you know, waiting for you guys to come together, whatever it is, whatever loose ends need to be tied up is nearing an end, because I'm definitely getting that divine masculine is wanting you to create space for him. It's like, okay, I'm coming, baby, but I hope you got the space. I hope you ready for your space to be invaded. You're not going to be in your house a single bachelorette anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things that's different when you living in your own space versus living right there with your person. Certain habits have to change. Certain compromises have to be made. You might be used to, you know, being able to do whatever it is that you want to do at bedtime. That might be different. Maybe this person watch football, so maybe you're gonna go from silence and meditation music to football. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. But at the end of the day, the combination of two worlds is coming together. You know, y'all credit scores, everything is going to be combining, you know, at a specific point. So in addition to you just wanting that for yourself, divine masculine is wanting to know, you know, since you so ready for them to come forth, are you creating the space necessary? Like, are they going to come to your door and you like, hold on, I need a couple months, or I need a couple weeks, or, oh, I ain't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you really ready? Are you really ready to make space in your heart for me, to make time for me, to, you know, basically share the combination of both of our essence under one roof? You know what I'm saying? And if it's just not that, it's just your life in general. Because some of these divine masculines, of course, they may want their own place for a while. But it's like, can they come over whenever they feel like it? Can they pop up? Can they have a key? You know what I'm saying? Like, can they have a drawer? Can they leave a toothbrush at your house? You know, it's certain things that divine masculine is worried about when it comes down to making final decisions to come towards you, because they want to know that you have space in your heart, space in your home, space in your life. You know what I'm saying? Space in your priorities for them. Okay? Because they are ready to expand. And we got the master number 44, which is the combination of 11 and 33. So somebody here has definitely, someone here has definitely, like, learned a lesson to the point where they can even teach it, okay? Because I see the combination of 33 and 11 as, you know, you could have even been a master teacher in their life, you know? But I'm just seeing like that, those two together, bringing it together as master number 44 is a very magnified master number. It's like a lot of self-mastery has been reached here. People have tapped into their passions. People have learned major lessons here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of change that has been already implemented, and so much more change that needs to happen. But with this expansion here, it's like, create space might not just be for you and the divine masculine. It may be, are you ready to have a child? Are you ready to rear more children? You know, our divine children. If we come into this union, get married, do we have a big enough home? Do you have enough money saved? Do we have together enough money saved? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to consider. And we have to understand that we are the more spiritual and emotional beings versus the divine masculine, who's very logical. You know what I'm saying? And earthly. So, I mean, I do feel like earth energy is feminine energy as well. So, I guess men are more passionate and fiery. But at the same time, it's like they worry about stuff like foundation, stability, and, you know, basically having all of that planned out before they make the move, you know? So that's kind of where they at. Like, you know, are you ready to create space for not just me, but the legacy of minds that you're meant to hold? And take that as it applies. If building a family or expanding your family doesn't resonate with you, then you already know to just take that part out. But yeah, expansion to me is just the combination of both of y'all energies coming together and co-creating what it is that you guys have been fantasizing about this whole time. You know, and I mean, for you, it's more probably a premonition rather than a fantasy. But let's see, what else we gonna use? 1 second. Okay, so we'll pull from some love messages, and then we'll clarify this with tarot, and then that'll be our message for the week. Then I just gotta get all our angel messages, and I'm done for the Sunday messages. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. So when it comes down to divine masculine, what is his current energy on a romantic level? I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all might as well get ready for that good old baby bump. You know? And then, like I said, for those of you who, without a shadow of a doubt, it's like, okay, I'm done having kids. That's not my story. Again, a lot of you, this person not co-created, but they procreated outside of the connection. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shoot, do you have space for when I have my kid? You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind as well, because that just came to me. So I know that that was a message that Spirit wanted me to convey. Okay, so let's get the love energy from divine masculine to divine feminine. What does divine masculine currently want to convey to divine feminine? Yeah, divine masculine is tired of being in regret. You know, they no longer want to be in regret over this situation here. It's like, you know, they spent enough time with their head hanging down, feeling like they're not good enough, feeling like, you know, this could never come together, feeling like this is the end, soaking, self-loathing. Yeah, twin flames, they know what's up. You know, whatever parts of their life I feel like they regret, whatever mistakes they feel like they made, they feel like it's rectified with you. It's like, finally, I'm getting to the good part of my life. So this person is getting over all of the negative energies that was pretty much keeping them stuck. You know what I'm saying? And they realizing, like, you know, at the end of this long, dark tunnel, at the end of this very thick, you know, dense forest, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And the light is, you know, the light that is shining between both of you all's heart here. You guys have always been connected at the heart space. But this person is in realization, like, you know what? I no longer have to regret. And like I said, some of you guys have past lives together too, which is even deeper. It's like all of these lifetimes of having this twin flame connection. And for so many of them, it's this energy of, yeah, listen, man, I'm telling you, it's the realization has been met. They know who you are. They know who you are, you know, and a lot of them have been experiencing deja vu and dreams that have been indicating that this is not something that just occurred in this lifetime, that this is something that's been occurring for lifetimes. You know, they know that you guys are divinely protected as a divine feminine, but they know that this connection is protected. And you guys should know that too. Because I know that there's always, you know, that point and period within the journey where it's a lot of karmic energies trying to oppose anything that's divine. Is going to be tested by darkness. That darkness has tested this connection, and even if there was times of upheaval or having to start over again, or even delays within this connection, it's like that part of this is over with, because you know, chapters and cycles have closed where people don't have that type of access to you and divine masculine's energy. And essentially it was all about the rise of the vibration. A lot of you guys didn't suffer from the spell work. Like, you guys were, you know, still there. You're still all there, but it's because your vibration, you did the work to raise your vibration before the divine masculine. So divine masculine was still a vibrational match for a lot of the magic that was being done by opposing energies. And we don't know who that is. That could be the karmic or family members, friends, anybody that was just jealous of the connection. Because there's going to be tons of people, even people that aren't a karmic necessarily in y'all situation, that's going to be jealous of divine connections. I mean, shoot. Should I stay? Yeah, they already know. They out the door, guys. It's no question. Some of them have already left, you know, hands of time. So the divine masculine is saying, you know, I recognize what this is. I recognize the importance of it. Stand by me, and hands of time. It's like, yes, they want to stick by your side. They not making excuses anymore. No more excuses. And some of y'all could have recently gotten a butt about making too many excuses. But at the end of the day, you know, if this is a newer energy that's coming in more like a twin ray or just a soulmate connection, it's like this person may have had a lot of regrets in the past. And it's like they finally have something to look forward to, you know, because they have this deep connection with you. And they just want to know, you know, do you have the space in your heart? And are you thinking about forever the way that they are? You know what I'm saying? Which they should know that you are. But of course, there's going to be certain doubts approaching this situation because it's intense, it's intimidating, and you know, it's something that they've never felt before, you know. So yeah, they want to stand by you because they know that this is something spirit is not going to let them forget. This connection, no matter how many times throughout this journey that divine masculine has veered off, it's always you. They always come back to you. Your energy always hunts this individual. They realize that this is something that they just can't escape, you know. And so without any more doubts holding them back, you know, this person is definitely ready to face whatever balance needs to be created between you guys that's been stemming from many, many lifetimes, okay? This person just wants you to know, like, that you've been such a support to them. Now they want to be that shoulder, that rock, you know, that you can lean on. If you never had anybody else, they want you to know that you have them too, because they're very grateful for how much you've been sticking by their side thus far, you know. So let's go ahead and clarify this. I'm getting so cold. I'm ready to get into bed. Shoot. Okay, so why is regret here in reverse? Yeah, I mean, Honestly, they know you tired of it. I told you. Y'all probably got in their butt because you see how this is. It's like they willing to offer they left wing, okay? But for me, that's that they have definitely ascended because they ready to give more to the connection. And some of you guys just don't want to hear it. I mean, let's just be for real. I mean, others of you, you do want to hear it. At the end of the day, they just have to do whatever they have to do to prove that they serious this time. And they shouldn't even have a problem doing that because all the ups and downs, ins and outs, back and forth, you want to know that they serious before you really put your heart and soul back into it. But that's the Two of Cups. I know that's a weird Two of Cups, but the truth of the matter is this person is coming in on bended knee. For some of you, you know, they coming with a promise ring, a token, some type of gift, just wanting to offer some type of collateral. You know, they want to offer some type of collateral. Yeah, they closing out a cycle. They not happy without you. A lot of them have been extremely emotional lately. They realize that they haven't been providing you with the emotional satisfaction that you need, and so a lot of them are worried about new energies coming in. And for a lot of you, new energies are coming in. So a lot of these divine masculines, you know, they worry for a reason because, you know, cycles have closed out that can't be reopened, or cycles need to close out because they've turned into karmic cycles, you know. But others of you, it's like your divine masculine is worried. It's like, if I'm not making my divine masculine, divine feminine happy, then I know somebody else can, because divine feminine, no matter how humble we are, at the end of the day, divine feminine energy is very much sought after because it's the energy, and it's the essence that can be felt from miles, through the phone, through the screen. You know what I'm saying? Our energy can be very much felt. Our energy is very much missed in its absence, you know, and especially by the person who is supposed to be in our energy, which is the divine masculine. So of course, it's like they looking at all the tears that's been shed. They hate the fact that they did that. They no longer want you to be in regret over opening up your heart and giving it to them, you know, because they do. They feel when you cry. They feel when you're emotional. They feel the thoughts that you have when they are being disappointing in your life, you know. And then a lot of them is like they feel like they got to kind of come in and fight for you now, you know. So divine protection. Yeah. See, people was blocking. I'm telling you, with the Eight of Wands coming out in reverse, there was a lot of opposing energies up against this, and it took a lot. It took a lot of healing, but finally there's this energy of coming to, you know. And again, it's a lot of emotional disappointment here. It is. Somebody needed to like go within and heal their own self-love, but I do feel like you guys have brought that energy into the divine masculine's life. They no longer dwelling on past emotional disappointments or letdowns and comparing it to the situation that you guys are in, because they see now that this is one that's divinely orchestrated, rather than something that they just chose for themselves out of attraction or lust or passion. So they coming in arms wide open like an eagle, ready to lead, ready to heal things. Yeah, and you guys are coming up as the Queen of Wands, and it's like they just see you happily single, and they can't let you go. Like they watching you be so graceful and illuminate, you know. It's like they can't let you go. They know that they have to drop all of these old traumas and heal these old traumas in order to come towards you. And for a lot of you, they at the peak of it. They are right at the peak of it to where they are ready to come back in and embrace this connection. But they want to know, have you made space? Do you have space for them? You know, are you going to be able to get along with family members that may not have wanted you guys together to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to be able to show compassion and let these individuals that are so important to your masculine in? You know, for those that are important, but for others, they've let people go for you, you know? So, yeah, they want to know, they want you to know that you no longer have to be in regret. You no longer have to regret giving them your heart, because they the ones that are in regret about, you know, turning down a situation, disappointing you, making you feel like they didn't value your love, making you second guess yourself even sometimes, you know. But yeah, they know who you are. They want this. And again, it's no more excuses, all right? So I hope y'all like this message today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.